average of the first and fourth terms of a GP is 140. Given that the first term is 64, find the common ratio. Find the common ratio. So the first term of a GP is, so first term is actually A. So and then the fourth is A R cube. So the sum, the average, it means unaongeza alafu una divide by 2. So that is the average. So the average, that is A plus AR cube divided by 2. Yes. The average will be equal to 140. That is, the average will be like that. So we have been told that given that the first term is 64, so the first term A is equal to 64. Now tuna substitute 64 kwa A hapa. So we are going to have 64 plus 64 R cube divided by 2. The answer is 140. Tunataka tutoe hii tu hapa chini, tuna multiply both sides. Hii yote times 2 ndio tutoe hii hapa. So tukifanya hivyo, hapa itaisha tabaki 64 plus 64 R cube is equal to 280. So like terms together, this one will go this side to equal subtraction. So 64 R cube is equal to 216 when we subtract 64 here. So divide by both sides by 64 so that we have R cube 64. So R cube is equal to 3.375. So to get so R cube is equal to 3.375. So to get R, you find the cube root for both sides. The cube root of 3.375. So R is equal to 1.5. R is equal to 1.5. Solve for the value of x in the equation. So we want to find the value of x there. So to get the value of x, the LCM is this is 12. The LCM is 12. So to multiply every term. This is the first term, second term, and the third term. To multiply every term by the LCM. So times LCM, which is 12, times 12, times 12. So hii inaenda mara moja hapa, inaenda mara tatu. Mara moja hapa, mara mbili. Mara moja hapa, mara ngapi? Mara 4. So we will have 3 times this, 3x. 3 times this, minus 9. Minus 2 times this, minus 2x. Minus 2 times 3, minus 6 is equal to 4x. So now like terms together, we have this times this one is going to be x. This minus this is going to be minus 15 is equal to 4x. Bring this inside. So we are going to have x minus 4x is equal to 15, positive 15. So this one is going to be negative 3x equal to 15. Divided by negative 3, divided by negative 3. So x, this is going to be positive, is equal to negative negative 5. Make Q the subject of the formula. Make Q the subject of the formula. So this one has been cube rooted. So what we do first, we need to remove the cube root by for us to remove this cube root, to cube both sides. So we will have p is equal to the cube root nq minus m over q. Now we cube both sides. When you cube both sides, you remove the square root. Now we are going to have p cube is equal to nq minus m divided by q. So the next thing, tutoe hii denominator hapa chini ya q. So we do that by multiplying both sides by the q. So this and this, so we will have p cube q is equal to n q minus m. The next thing now, tuna like terms together. E q, n q, this kuna like, so we will bring this one here. So we will have p cube q minus n q is equal to m. The q here is common. Tunaweka q nje, q into p3 minus n equal to m. So tunatoa hii sasa by we divide by both sides by p cube minus n. So q is equal to m minus divided by, okay, let me note. So q p cube minus n is equal to m. We divide by both sides by pq minus n, p cube minus n. This and this goes. So q is equal to, sorry, there is this one is minus m over p cube minus n, and that is it. In a regular polygon, the exterior angle is 1/3 of its supplement. Find the number of sides of this polygon. Supplementary angles, remember, they add up to 180. That's something you need to know. So if this is now a polygon, this is the exterior angle, and this one is the interior angle. So the exterior angle is 1/3 of its supplement. So if the interior angle is x, then the exterior is going to be 1/3x, right? So that's what they mean. But these two angles, exterior and interior angle of a polygon, they form 180. So you're going to say x plus 1/3x. The answer is equal to 180, right? So 1/3x equal to 180. This one is 4, 3, that is 4/3x equal to 180. So this times this, 4x equal to 540 divided by 4. So x is equal to 135. 135. So if that is the interior, then the exterior angle now is going to be, so exterior angle is going to be 1/3 times 135, and that one is 45 degrees. Lakini tunajua kwamba n, number of sides, is equal to 360 divided by exterior angle, which is 45. So n is equal to 8 sides. N is equal to 8 sides. Expand this 1 plus 3x raised to power 5. Hence, by using the first 4 terms of the expansion, evaluate 0.97 raised to power 5. So let us expand. So this will be 1 raised to power 5. 3x will be raised to power 0 plus 1 raised to power 4. 3x raised to power 1. plus 1 raised to power 3, 3x raised to power 2 plus 1 raised to power 2, 3x raised to power 2, 3 plus 1 raised to power 1, 3x raised to power 4. And then finally 1 raised to power 0, 3x raised to power 5. A number raised to power 0 is 1. So here we are going to have 5, that is 1 raised to power, that is 1 plus 3x plus 9x squared plus this one. Any number is to 1. Now 1 raised by any number is just 1. Isipokuwa 0. In fact, even 0. 1 raised to power 0 is 1. Then next we are here. Next is here. That is now 27x cubed plus this raised to power this is going to be 81. X raised to power 4 plus 243 x raised to power 5. Now the coefficients of 5 here is 1, here is 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So this times this is going to be 1 plus this times this is going to be 15x plus 90x squared plus 270x cubed. You multiply. This times this is going to be 4 or 5 x4 plus 243 x to the power 5. So in case haujajua ku expand, we have two terms here, hii na hii. When we are expanding, na expand both sides, both the terms, but the first term inaanza na hii power yenye imepeana. So 1 inaanza na 5. Sawa? Wakati inaanza na 5, the second term inakuwa 3x to power 0, so that this power should be 5. Then tunaongeza the first term, power yake inaenda ikidecrease kwenda hii side, while this one ina increase. So 1 ilikuwa 5 itakuwa 4, 3x itakuwa raised to power 1, so hii ikiongeza hii ikuwe 5. Next hii itakuwa inapungua inaenda 4, sorry inaenda 3, halafu inaenda 3x inakuwa 2, so that hii ikiongeza hii inakuwa 5 plus tunaenda hivyo mpaka mwisho. So first, how else can we write this number in the form of this? So this number is actually 1. So 1 plus 3x raised to power 5 is the same as this number. The other way we can write this one is 1 minus 0.03 raised to power 5. Hii ndio hii. Equal to 1 minus 0.03 raised to power 5. So tuna compare hii na hii na hii na hii. So inamaanisha 1 is equal to 1, that's fine. Then inamaanisha 3x is going to be equal to 0.03, meaning x we divide by 3. So x equal to 0.01. So using the first 4 terms, 1, 2, 3, 4. So tunaenda, we want to substitute where you see this one, x, where you see x in these 4 terms, the first 4 terms, you substitute with x. So 1 plus 15x plus 90x squared plus 270 x cubed. So tuna substitute 1 plus 15 into 0.01 plus 90 into 0.01 square plus 270 into 0.01 cube. So this one 1 plus 1 sorry, hii ilikuwa minus Nimeona ilikuwa negative hapa. Please usisahau hiyo venye nimesahau. Hii ilikuwa negative. So hapa inafaa kuwa negative, negative, negative. Usisahau tafadhali. 1, so hii itakuwa negative minus 0.15 plus 0.09 minus minus 0.00027. So the final answer will be 0.85873. So if you are given, expand this, then use this expansion to solve 9.8 raised to power 5. So you will expand like I have expanded here, lakini ikiwa wakati tuko na negative hapa, the first term inakuwa negative, hizi term hiyo inakuwa positive, ya pili inakuwa negative, ya tatu positive, like that ina interchange na mneo, lakini unajua kwamba the first one lazima iwe positive. Alafu ikienda hivyo. When it is negative, x minus 2x, x minus 4y. So long as it is a negative here, the first one inakuwa positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative ikienda mpaka mwisho. So here you are now, you can see the first term ni 5, the second is 0. Ikienda next, hii inapungua 4, ina increase 1. So ukiongeza hili usifike 5. Like that. So don't forget these signs here. So finally we will have this expansion like this. So here 9.8, how else can you write this 9.8 in these terms? 9. So 9, it means it is 10 minus 0.2. That's when it would give us 9.8. So this one is exactly 10 minus 0.2 raised to power 5. So now we compare this and this. So it means x is 10, negative y is equal to negative 2. So x is equal to 10, y is equal to 0.2. Now substitute the value of x and y in the expansion here, this expansion. When you substitute the value of x and y, you get this equation here, very long one. And then finally, the final answer is this 90,392. So now if you want to find out whether you are right, you just press 9.8 raised to power 5 using your calculator. It will give you this value, which is exactly this value. Find the equation of the locus of points equidistant from the points -1, 3 and 2, 4 in the form of y is equal to mx plus this. So a point equidistant, this will be 2 points. So the locus of the equidistant is the midpoint. This is the equation we are looking for of this line. Find the equation of a locus. A locus of a point equidistance is the perpendicular line actually of that line. So for us to get the coordinate here, we have this point here, -1, 3. We have this point here, 2, 4. So first we have to get the midpoint here. How do you get that? x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2 will give us the coordinate, which is -1 plus 2 over 2, comma, and then 3 plus 4 over 2. This one gives us the coordinate, which is 0.5, 3.5. The next thing, we have to get the gradient of this line. The gradient of this line is the gradient equal change in y over change in x. That is 4 minus 3 divided by 2 minus -1. It's going to be 1 over 3. So the gradient of this line is 1 over 3. So we want the equation of this line. But this line is perpendicular. Perpendicular lines have the gradient of perpendicular lines m1 times m2. The answer should be -1. So if now I have 1 over 3, then 1 over 3 times m2, the answer should be -1. So 1 over 3 m2 equal to -1. So times 3 over 1 times 3 over 1. Meaning m2 equal to -3. So this is the gradient of this perpendicular line is -3. Now, since we have the point here, we are going to get the equation change in y over change in x, which will give us the gradient. Y minus 0.3.5 divided by x minus 0.5, the answer is -3. So we are going to have over 1, y minus 3.5 equal to -3 plus 1.5. We take this one that side, so y equal to -3x. Yes, -3x. You take this to this side. This is going to give us 5. And that is the equation of that locus. Simplify the expression 2x squared minus 3xy is equal to this. So first we start with the numerator. This is a quadratic. We will treat it as a quadratic equation. So where this times this, we will have the product equal to -4 and the sum is -3. So we look for two numbers. When we add them, the answer is -3, the sum. When we multiply them, the answer is -4. So the numbers is negative. The numbers will be -4, 1. Yeah, so 1 plus -4, the answer is going to be -3. So now we have 2x squared -4xy plus xy. This one is going to give us -3 minus 2y squared divided by 4x squared minus y squared. But now we can simplify this one. So we are going to have the common factor here is what? Is 2x. So 2x minus x, into x minus 2y plus the common factor here is y. Y into x minus 2y. Actually this one will give us, tunaunganisha hii na hii, itakuwa 2x plus y. Hii ni same, tunachukua moja, x minus 2y divided by, this is a difference of two squares. So this simply means it is 2x minus y, 2x plus y. That's what it simply means. This is a difference of two squares. I don't know whether you know that. So after doing that, now you can simplify. You can see this one and this one. We simplify, so we have x minus 2y divided by 2x minus y. And that is the final answer. Wanjiko pays for a car on hire purchase in 15 monthly installments. The cash price of the car is 300,000 and the interest rate is 15 per annum. A deposit of Kenya shillings 75,000 is made. Calculate her monthly repayments. So when hire purchase has been included with the interest rate, things like this, there are things you need to know that the principal P is equal to cash price minus deposit. So amount A is equal to hire purchase minus deposit. Very important things you need to know when hire purchase is included with the rate deposit. So and then pays occur on which pays 15 monthly installments. So another trick that is here is that the interest is 15 per annum per year, na yeye analipa pesa per month. Kwa hivyo lazima utafute rate per month. Sawa, so tunatafuta rate per month itakuwa ni 15 over 100, sawa, times 1 over divided by 12. So per month itakuwa 15 over 1200. That is because we are going to use months. Very important also to note. So now principal, our principal is going to be cash price, which is 300,000, minus deposit, which is 75. That's our deposit, and our deposit is going to be 225000. So our amount is going to be principal, which is 225000, into 1 plus, remember the formula, 1 plus now the rate. The formula is principal is equal to 1 plus amount equal to principal into 1 plus rate over 100 raised to power n. That is the formula. So our rate now per month is 15 over 1200 raised to, then our n is 15 months now, which will give us the amount. And this is now 22,500 times, this one is going to be 1.0125 raised to power 15. This will give us 271,086.60. So this will be the amount paid for 15 months. So 15 months, this is the amount that will be paid. 15 months is equal to 271,086.60. What about 1 month? Per month atalikuwa analipa ngapi? So 1 times 271,086 divided by 15. So per month atakuwa analipa 18,072.40 shillings. That is the amount Wanjiku will pay per month. Ungeulizwa calculate the hire purchase. If you ask you to calculate the amount, the hire purchase I've given you, it is the amount is equal hire purchase minus deposit. So now the amount, what we have here is the amount. Kama uliulizwa hire purchase, it is this amount plus the deposit. So hire purchase, it is the amount plus the deposit. Tuwache nikupe hiyo formula. Hire purchase is equal to amount plus deposit. So thank you, very important. Solve for x in this equation. Solve for x. Now for us to solve the x, we need to remove these two here. You divide by 2 both sides. So we will have now sine 2x plus 10 is equal to negative half. So for us to remove this sign here, we are going to find sine inverse this. So 2x plus 10 is equal to the angle we are going to get, which is going to be 30. So yeah, sine inverse this is 30. So then now we are going to So sine inverse is equal to 30. But remember, our sine was negative. The angle here negative 0, negative a half was negative. So tunatafuta where the sine is negative here, acts. We use the acts. So the sine here is positive, here is positive. So the sine is negative here and negative here. So our angle now is not 30. The angle is going to be 180 plus 30. So the first angle is going to be 210. So hiyo ndio tunaenda kusema now 2x plus 10 is equal to 210. So ndio tupate the value of x. So the value of x ikikuja pande itakuwa 220. 220 divided by 2 itakuwa 100 and itakuwa subtract 10, which is 200. 2x is equal to 100 divided by 2 and x equal to 100. So and again here the sign is negative, so that is 360 minus 30. So 2x plus 10 is equal to 330. 2x equal to 220. So x is equal to 100 and 320, not 220, equal to 160. So ikikuja hapa tuna minus 10. So again you do the same. So tena tunaenda, tumeshamaliza one round, tunaenda mpaka tena tufike hapa. So tukifika hapa tushafika 360, tumesunguka sasa. Itakuwa 360 plus 180. That is what? 360 plus, that is 240. 240 plus 30 itakuwa 570. This is 360 plus 180, 540. 540 plus 30, 570. So tunasema 2x plus 10 is equal to 570. 2x equal to 570 minus 10. X is equal to 280. Space imekuwa kidogo, but nitaendelea na hapa. So the next one itakuwa now ni 720. Itakuwa tumefika 720 minus 30. Sawa? Yeah, 720. Because tukisunguka mara mbili tukifika hapa sasa itakuwa 720. 720 minus 30 itakuwa 690. So tunaenda 2x plus 10 is equal to, remember range yetu ilikuwa 360, hatujafika 360, x itafika 360, ndio maana tunaendelea 690. So ikikuja huku itakuwa 2x equal to 690 minus this itakuwa 680 divided by 2 so x itakuwa 340. So ikishafika definitely hiyo ingine itaenda more than that. So our angles x will be 100, 160, 280 and 340 degrees. Those are going to be our angles. Solve for x. Log 120 base 125x plus log 125 base 125x is equal to a third. So log 1, so tunachukua kwa sababu iko common, log 125 into x. This is addition, means multiplication, times 5x is equal to 1 over 3. So this is the same as log 125. 5x square is equal to 1 over what? 1 over 3. But remember, log 125, or let me log 10 base 10, 100 equal to 2. This one is the base, this one is the answer, and this one is the power. What I mean is, this one is the base is going to be 10, the power is 2, 10 raised to power 2 is 100. Sawa? So this is the base, this one is going to be the power, and this one is going to be the answer. The base, the answer, the power. And I will do away with the log. Omeno vile nimefanya hii. Log 5, 125, the answer is 3. The power is 3. So this one is the base, this one is the power, and this one is the answer. So now I want to do away with the log. To do away with the log, I will say the base, which is 5, the power, which is 3, and the answer was going to be 125. So hapa I want to do away with that. I will say the base is 125, the power is 1 over 3, and the answer is 5x squared. Lakini hii 125 is this one is actually simply this cube root of 125, and that one is going to be 5 is equal to 5x squared. Sawa? So 5 you divide by both sides, so 5 equal to 5x squared, you divide it by 5, divided by 5. So we have 1 is equal to x squared. Tunataka x. So tuna find the square root both sides. So x is going to be positive or minus 1.